list does not. The list I found does not have numbers. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get to as many as we get to today. Okay, without further ado, I will dive in. This article that I'm getting it from that says that they have been fact-checked by professionals, whatever that means. So, let's get into it. Okay, question 1 is, what is the rarest M&M color? What is the rarest M&M color? Color. Do you know? The answer is brown. The next question is, in a website browser bar, what does www stand for? What does www stand for? Do you know this one? I know this one. Do you know this one? It is World Wide Web. World Wide Web. Let me pick up the famous on this channel Apple Watch box to tap on. The next question is, in what year were the first Air Jordan sneakers released? The first Air Jordan sneakers. What year? And the answer is 1984. The next question is, in a bingo game, which number is represented by the phrase 2 little ducks? I've never heard of this. I wonder if there are more numbers that are represented by like little phrases. But what is the number that's represented by the phrase 2 little ducks, 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 2 little ducks? And the answer is 22. Did you know that? The next question is, according to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? Who next election, like next big presidential election, maybe I'll do like a reading of like how that works in America with the Electoral College, because that definitely sounds like something I could fall asleep to. Next question is, which African country was formerly known as Abyssinia? Abyssinia. Do you know? I didn't know. Do you know Abyssinia? Abyssinia. And the answer is Ethiopia. Next question. Tennis star Serena Williams won which major tournament while pregnant with her first child? Oh shit, I did not even know she was playing tennis literally pregnant. I don't follow tennis too closely. Won which major tournament while pregnant with her first child? And the answer is the Australian Open. The Australian Open. In which European city would you find the Orly Airport? The Orly Airport. Which European city? Do you know? And the answer is Paris. Paris, 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 Paris. When I went to Paris, I don't remember the airport I flew into. I was flying there from Vienna, so I feel like if Orly is the smaller one, I know there's a big airport, like an international airport, maybe a smaller one. But I was meeting my boyfriend there. He was flying from the States to Paris, and he like flew there directly, so I'm sure he flew into the bigger of the two airports. And so he flew into two different airports, and then he took a car, like a cab or something, from the airport to the hotel we were staying at, and I took like 7 modes of public transportation. I remember I had taken a tram, like into the city of Paris, and then a subway to the exact like area of the hotel, and we literally got to the lobby at the same exact time. But I was so exhausted because I had a suitcase that was like right under 50 pounds. It was the winter. We were there for like a whole week, and there's no elevators in the Paris subway, so I was like dragging this heavy suitcase like from the airport to the tram to the subway, and like, oh my gosh, I was like, you took a car here. Like, I could not have taken a car. I had no money when I was abroad in college, so I had to take public transportation in every foreign city. And my cell plan, I didn't have any service in other countries outside of Austria, so I had to like look up all of like how to get places before I got there. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how I survived going abroad, because I literally had no self-service anywhere I went. I remember I went, oh my gosh, I'm really going on a tangent now, but I remember I had went to Prague, and I just got on the subway in the wrong direction, and so like Apple Maps, like your geolocation still works, so I was looking at my geolocation and was like, oh shit, I'm going in the literal wrong direction. Oof. Yeah, I don't know how I survived that. I was literally like 19 years old, just going places without cell service. I had no money. Those were good times. But anyway, did I fly into Orly? I'm not So back to the facts. The next question is, which singer's real name is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta? Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta. Do you know who it is? It is Lady Gaga. The next question is, the only known monotremes in the animal kingdom, oh God, are the echidna and what other creature? So I guess the question is, what is a monotreme? The answer is a platypus. The platypus. Knowing the fun fact I do about platypus is that they're a mammal that lays eggs. I'm like, is that what a monotreme is? A mammal that lays eggs? Or no, it's something else, that the platypus is like one of the only creatures that does that. Let me see. I love the feature on Apple products, or maybe, yeah, Apple, that you can just highlight something and look it up and it just pops out. It says a monotreme are mammals. They are the only three main groups of living mammals, along with placentals and marsupials. Okay, so by this it sounds like placentals are mammals that have a placenta, and marsupials are like the mammals with the pouch. They're just a type of mammal. That's interesting. Oh yeah, okay, they lay eggs rather than bearing live young. Okay, so it is that. I was thrown off because I was like, mono, that means one. Like, what does that have to do with laying eggs? But yes, them and the echidna are the only mammals that lay eggs. The next question is, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo are the sons of which female pop star? Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo. Those are fun names. Do you know? I didn't know. Do you know? It's Gwen Stefani's children. Okay, the next question is, fissures, vents, and plugs are all associated with which geological feature? Fissures, vents, and plugs. I don't think I would have known this. And the answer is volcanoes. Okay, the next question is, which author wrote Winnie the Pooh? Which author wrote Winnie the Pooh? And the answer is A.A. Milne. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Milne. The next question is, which Dutch artist painted Girl with the Pearl Earring? I can see Girl with the Pearl Earring in my mind. I know what it looks like, but I'm not sure. The artist. Do you know who the artist is? Oh my god, and this article keeps showing me ads for Sephora that are like, today only sale, and I'm like, oh These Sephora ads keep following me. Oh, but they're saying that their spring event is starting Thursday, 4/7. But they also said a sale was ending today. Interesting. Anyway. I'm also recording this on Saturday. I have been for the last, I feel like since 2022, only been recording on the weekend mornings and then editing them during the week. I don't know, just with working, I can't really find time to record during the week. So that's like my little Saturday and Sunday morning ritual is start off calm with whispering. So the next question is, where were the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights stored during World War II? Where were the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights stored during World War II? Do you know? I had no idea that they were stored somewhere special. I get it, but yeah. I did not know. And the answer is, do you know the answer? Do you know the answer? The answer is Fort Knox. Fort Knox. The next question is, which country consumes the most chocolate per capita? Which country consumes the most chocolate per capita? It is Switzerland. I honestly would have thought it was the United States, but Swiss chocolate, that sounds so good. Okay. Next question is, which two U.S. states don't observe daylight savings time? Which two U.S. states do not observe daylight savings time? And the answer, do you know the answer? I don't know if I would have guessed the second state, but the answer is Arizona and Hawaii. Well, I think that's actually all about to change if the Senate passes it. I think it's already gone through the House that in 2023 we will not spring forward again. Oh wait, we will not fall back again. I don't remember. No, we will not fall back again. It'll just be stay out bright later in the winter, which I'm so excited for. I mean, it's like it only took so many years. Like, we haven't been farming I guess people obviously are still farming, but without lights and needing to change the times and stuff for so many years that yes, I can't wait to not do daylight savings time. Okay. The next question is, what is the loudest animal on Earth? Oh, I don't know. What is the loudest animal on Earth? Do you know? The answer is the sperm whale. The sperm whale. I wonder what they sound like. If they sound like Dory in Finding Nemo. I guess I'm surprised it's not the blue whale, because the blue whale is the biggest animal, and so the bigger the animal, maybe the louder the sounds that they make. Anyway. Next question is, what was the first toy to be advertised on television? What was the first toy to be advertised on television? feel like a million people can tell me that's the correct answer and I could never remember. It's so random to me. The next question is, in the United Kingdom, what is the day after Christmas known as? What is the day after Christmas known as? In the United Kingdom, it is known as Boxing Day, Boxing Day, Boxing Day, Boxing Day. Okay, and which of Shakespeare's plays is the longest? Which of Shakespeare's plays is the longest? These questions are kind of hard. Do you know which of Shakespeare's plays is the longest? Do you have a guess? The answer is Hamlet. Hamlet, Hamlet, Hamlet. The next question is, outside of which New York building was John Lennon killed? Oh man, I didn't even know he was killed in New York. But outside which building? Outside which building? And I've never heard of this building before. But the answer is the Dakota Building. The Dakota Building, the Dakota Building, the Dakota Building, the Dakota Building. Okay, and this is the last question I'm going to read. The last question I am going to read, and it is, how many of Snow White's 7 dwarfs have names ending in the letter Y? How many of Snow White's 7 dwarfs have names ending in the letter Y? I feel like let's think about which ones don't end in the letter Y. God, I don't know. Do you know? Do you know? So the answer is 5 dwarfs end in the letter Y, but I'm trying to figure out which are the 2 that don't. Because I know dog, but then who else? This is actually going to bother me, so I need to look this up. I need to type it in because Snow White and the 7 dwarfs little lookup thing is not working. 7 dwarfs. Okay. Who are they? Okay, do you know who they are? Okay, so the ones ending in Y are Dopey, Sneezy, Happy, Grumpy, and Sleepy. Dopey, Sneezy,